What's up guys, Coach Az, and today, nice simple video for you. I'm going to give you 5 reasons your punches aren't landing. So whether you are boxing, kickboxing, MMA, these are 5 things that you want to check that you are not doing or are doing to make sure that your punches actually find the mark. Let's go straight into it with number 1, you're telegraphing your shots. Telegraphing or having a tell, it basically means that you're showing what you're going to do before you do it. Now this is done in a bunch of different ways. The main ones are that you're kind of loading the punch back to then throw it, and of course your opponent sees this, your training partner sees this, they're already starting to respond and react to it. They're already getting their defenses up, they're already moving their feet or moving their head or throwing their counter at you, and it just means that you feel like none of your shots are getting there. One big tip to make sure that you're not telegraphing is spend more time shadow boxing or working on a bag that's facing a mirror. If you get the opportunity where you can be filmed or work in front of a mirror so you can see it real time, you'll have the opportunity to see and watch yourself doing it and hopefully catch yourself out. Get back to some real fundamental technique work and try to get that habit out of your game. Number 2, you're loading up on your shots too much, or everything's trying to be a power punch. Now this kind of goes along with telegraphing because, like I said, one of the big signs of telegraphing is that you're pulling your hand back to generate as much force as possible to then hit the target. 1, you don't need everything to be a power punch. Not everything has to be designed to knock someone's head off. And 2, you can punch with power and technique without necessarily needing to load up on your shots all the time. Focus on building effective combinations, focus on being accurate and fast, and allow the power to work itself out, rather than focusing on swinging your punches as big, wild, and as powerful as you can, because if it's not hitting anything, really all it's doing is it's exhausting you. Number 3, and it's a bit of a weird one, but you're always looking at your target. Now, I get what you're thinking, Coach, I'm meant to look at where I'm punching, you know, that's eye to hand coordination, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm talking more that you're kind of staring at their head before you punch it. You're staring at their body before you punch it. And it becomes really obvious for an experienced fighter to kind of just follow your eyes and know what you're targeting and what you're honing in on. So it's a really good drill to practice looking low and punching high, looking high and punching low, working on attacking different levels whilst effectively using your eyes to be the kind of fake and setup for the shot. Number 4, and this is a bit of a continuation from number 3, is you're not setting up your shots. Now, let's say you want to hit someone with your cross. You want to hit them with your rear hand. If you're just trying to throw that naked on its own, the chances are that it's not going to hit. It's just too difficult to get that hand from A to B without your opponent having some kind of a response or a reaction to it. You must set it up, and setups can come in a whole bunch of different ways. Like I said, it could be something as simple as looking to the body to hit to the head, but it could also be things like putting punches in front of it. You know, the jab being the obvious one, but a lead hand hook or a lead hand uppercut is a great example too. It could be a fake or a feint in terms of rolling a shoulder or flinching your lead hand or flinching your rear hand before actually throwing it. And of course it can be things like head movement, footwork, and angles. So try to create setups for the shot that you're trying to land rather than simply trying to put your hand on their head whenever you choose to. And finally, number 5, you keep throwing the same thing. You've become predictable. And if anyone's sparred you or watched footage of you and then they're going to compete against you or watched previous fights and they see the same patterns over and over and over again, well, it becomes very easy to then strategize for you because you know the few key elements that you need to kind of be aware of, and you can work out effective defenses for them and effective counters. So you need to make sure that you're not a complete one-trick pony, that you're not throwing the same combinations in the same order with the same footwork and head movement and fakes all the time. You need to vary it up. Practice different combinations, different setups, different looks, different tempos. Play with all the variables of whatever your martial art is to make sure that you become more and more unpredictable rather than someone who's easy to read, easy to respond to, and easy to react against. So there we have it, guys. 5 quick and easy reasons why your punches aren't landing. Put some of that stuff into practice and hopefully you'll see an increased success rate in the amount that your punches land on your opponent. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channels. We got new videos coming every week, and I will see you on the next one.